Oh, good! Damn, dude, almost made it. Okay. Data collection. Hey,
Hello?
Delverly, it's me, Shang.
Hey Shang, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
Alright, I just wanted the phone to say that.
Hmm?
I just wanted the phone to say that.
To say that you're Shang?
Not to say I hope you're doing well. The
Oh,
heck?
thanks. I hope you're doing well too.
It's about that job
You're,
offer. What am I looking at here?
wait, so were you calling about the job or for how I'm doing? Because to be clear, I did just put an ad out about a job offer, so it's okay if that's why you're calling.
No, I mean the conversation pivoted from that to this. So
Yeah, well,
I can collect data on people easily. I know how to get
um,
information out of anyone.
okay. Well, basically, the idea is that I'm opening up a sort of office slash business, I guess you could say, and we're just going to be offering services that I'm going to be spearheading here towards Blaine County, but not just Blaine County. I would say San Andreas as a whole, and a big focus is data collection, but also specializing in things such as landscaping. So I'm trying to gather employees, get them a nice salary and stuff. Get some real honest workers together.
Okay, sounds like my kind of work. Honest work.
Is this something you're potentially interested in, or?
Damn right. Hit me up. I'm a very hard worker. I'm very determined. I move up the ladder quickly, unless of course
Mhm.
it's
Move up the okay.
yeah. And well, a little bit of failure in that regard recently, but anyways, I think I'm your guy.
Okay.
Data collecting and landscaping.
They do all fall into the idea is you're probably gonna get a weekly task, and you're gonna need to do the weekly task, and occasionally there may be a daily task.
Okay. All right. What's my first task?
Well, you're not hired yet, Shang, but maybe we should like meet up first, because I feel like I need to do a proper interview. I don't think it's professional to do things just over the phone like this, to be honest. But you have shown immediate interest, so would you be interested in an interview?
I would. I would be interested in an interview. Are you
Okay.
free?
I am free. I am free. Thank you for asking. Yes, I sure am.
Okay. I'm coming.
Well, Shang, I haven't told you where I am yet, so how
Okay.
you doing that?
Okay. I meant I will be coming when you give me that information.
How about we just have, well, actually, I was gonna say Senior Buns, but I don't actually want to go to Senior Buns.
Okay.
How about you meet me in the bank, the Bay City Bank? I'll be in one of the office rooms.
The Bay City Bank in the office room. What, the one that you have to parkour into?
Am I saying the wrong one?
Uh,
No,
no.
no. When you
Bank
run in from the back when you're doing G6, there's like three offices that you run
Oh,
past to
okay.
get into the main room.
Sure, I can show
Those
you. I can show
offices.
you a great place to have a spot as well
I've
if you
I've,
want.
I've seen the parkour
Oh,
spot. I've
okay.
seen the
I was
parkour
gonna say because
spot.
no one will ever interrupt us there.
Who are you rizzing
No,
off
no,
to?
we'll be okay in those offices, Shang. But I appreciate the
I'm
idea.
just worried about you, and I want to protect you.
Thank you, Shang.
Ew.
That's very considerate of you.
All right.
That's but we're not. We haven't started the interview yet, Shang. Let's not
Okay.
get ahead of
What
ourselves.
the fuck is that?
All right, bye bye. I'll see you
Okay.
here.
All right. Bye.
Oh, is that you?
What are you talking about?
Why do you look?
Sorry. What are you laughing at?
What is this shit?
I'm getting an interview for a landscaping job. What the fuck are you talking about? Rizzing people up. You even know what it's like
No,
to be rizzed? You're in love with Osvaldo. Hello?
what do you mean? What? Did I try to rizz you up?
No, God, no. I'm not your type.
I mean, you are, but I'm not trying to
Okay.
rizz you up.
Alright, your type is Chinese. You know that you're dating Osvaldo, right? You're married to him.
I'm not married to Osvaldo, no. He doesn't want to marry me yet.
He doesn't want to marry you yet. Sister, you gotta look out for yourself, okay?
What do you mean? Why?
Like soul sister.
Did you find your stepsister?
I did. And she was actually stuck. Funny enough. Okay, I got an interview. Wish me luck.
Okay, well, good luck.
See you there, I suppose. Thanks for doing all that.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
hey.
Hey,
Hi
Wait, is
there.
this Shang?
it's me, Shang.
Okay, you're here for
Oh.
the interview?
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah, we
land-
were doing a.
yeah, we're doing an interview. Oh, is this another employee?
No, this is Jacyn. She banks here. She also is a member of this bank, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
I
using
am,
Chase
yes.
Bank.
Of
It's
course.
not.
Thank you for being
It's
open.
Maze.
Maze Bank.
We don't.
Maze Bank.
It's Maze with an I
Exactly.
now. We're changing things
None of
up.
us work here, I don't
Oh,
think.
like
We're a
corn.
landscaping company.
Oh.
No,
You
I
have
don't
any-
work here.
Okay, Jason,
I
what
was just
data
gonna-
do you know?
What data do I know?
Yeah.
I talk to the lady and she puts my money in my bank or she gives me money.
He's telling the truth, though.
I don't know. Like that's probably that's why people go to a bank, man.
Okay, alright. Alright, seems good to me. Sorry, we had to sidebar for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Yeah,
Jeez.
Jason, I've been looking for employees, starting a bit of a business thing.
Oh, heck
So it's
yeah.
like a whole thing. And like
Awesome.
landscapers and people for data analysts and stuff. It's a whole thing.
Oh,
He's so
way
funny.
above my pay grade. But sounds like it could be fun.
No, I don't think it'd be above your pay grade. It's not that complicated.
Oh.
It does
but
pay
you-
very well, though.
I don't know why you seem capable of all things included complicated stuff though. So I don't know why you know what I mean?
I
It's
just
not
don't
above
want
your
to
pay
get roped
grade.
in. I just don't want to get roped into another business that I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh,
Well, it's a good thing he makes it very clear what the job entails on Twitter.
Okay, perfect.
okay. Well, if you are interested at some point
I
in
can hear him
a weekly
smiling.
job which requires weekly tasks, which may include landscaping or information collection, data collection, I guess give me a text if you're interested. But I gotta get to the interview with
Okay.
Shang here. It's good to see you.
Good to see you both.
Appreciate you.
Good luck, Shang.
All right, Shang, let's
Thank
go
you,
into the
Jason.
office. So I noticed our outfits are different.
Sorry, I thought it was a landscaping job, so I wanted to show you, I can landscape. My body is landscape perfectly. Just gives the actual...
Please, like, go across.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, Shang, thanks for coming.
Of course. I wanted to be I mean, you don't know how long I've wanted this for.
Sure. I mean, I've realized that a business like this is quite a niche that unfortunately doesn't really exist for most people. So I've decided to take it upon myself to start paying out of pocket to get a nice workforce of people together.
Look, I mean, I can completely agree with that. I think that's the right thing to do, to pay employees for doing the work that they do, especially with the landscaping and data collecting areas of the world. I feel like there's quite a lot of stern competition, and so if you strike me as a very good boss.
Oh, well, that's good, I suppose. I guess we'll see if you strike me as a good employee.
I know I will.
Now, I know like landscaping was part of it, but I just really want to stress that this is more of like a office. Even though we don't necessarily have an office right now. I guess we're using this one, but it's not just about the landscaping. That might just be your task.
Okay.
The idea is more of like almost like a Parks and Rec type biz where landscaping may come into it, but there's going to be other stuff. Really, our goal is to collect information.
Right. Okay.
So, for example, what about like maps? You've ever make like a map before?
Of course, I've been told that I'm too good at making maps before.
Okay.
My
well,
maps
that's
are too useful, and
a
it's
good
driven
sign.
the competition out of the industry.
So, for example, the types of weekly tasks you might get, the idea is you're probably going to be getting a task, and then we're going to have a weekly meeting where you present how your task went and the results. That's the idea.
Okay.
Is that something you're capable of doing?
Of course it is. Of course. In fact, I've been told that I'm too good at completing tasks. And
Really?
yeah,
Too good.
I'm too good at doing that. Give me an example of what kind of task I might have to complete.
Okay, so one of the tasks, this may be a more advanced task. Let's say, for example, we want to like gauge what's going on with you, and obviously our whole goal is to collect information and then provide back the information for the good of San Andreas, for example. So one of the tasks you may get is to make a map of perhaps every fire hydrant in Blaine County.
What the fuck? What?
I understand that might be a bit of an advanced task, but is that like, if you were to be given a task like that, is that something you could find yourself capable of doing? To be honest, that's probably more of one of the more reclusive tasks.
You know what? I think I would actually love finding every fire hydrant in Blaine County.
Are you sure? Because if you're not okay with that, I mean, honestly, this is a newer thing, so I'm also kind of testing the candidates myself to see, I'm bouncing ideas here.
You know, Delver, where I come from, fire hydrants are a luxury. Only the
Yeah,
rich get them installed
yeah.
in their house. And so I've put it upon myself to find every single fire hydrant, just in case I have a fire, I know where to start the fire near a fire
Sure.
hydrant, so that it can be put out by the proper authorities. And so you don't have to worry about that. I can do anything. In fact, I've been told that I'm too good at finding fire hydrants in Blaine County.
Okay, so for example, are you saying that, let's say I give you the weekly task, this would be more of a difficult one to map out every fire hydrant, you would find yourself capable of making a map, or at least attempting to, and then presenting at a weekly meeting what you found with that information?
Of course I could do that
The
with
data?
ease. Yes.
The charts?
The data, the charts, I can map out the statistical probability of a fire
Sure.
hydrant being in Blaine County.
Because that's a crucial role. Because then we could go back to the public and say, hey, one of our agents, or whatever the term would be, came up with this data, and maybe the fire department or whoever could really use that.
Yes, I'm sure the fire department could use that. In fact, I think it makes sense. The fire department, they don't have any fucking clue where fire hydrants are, as far as I can tell.
Sure, yeah, sure. Okay. That answers some questions. How do you feel about the concept of let me think. Let's say, okay, good example. First person, the latest post on Twitter, random pick, someone named Scotty Perez. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do know who Scotty Perez is. He's, first of all, I think that anyone with the name Perez has a high likelihood of falling in love with me.
Okay,
I should
who
just
is
state that very clearly on my resume. Attracted people with the name Perez are very attracted to me.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a dangerous game because I can find out information on this guy, but we might fall in love. So I can tell
Okay,
you that
now-
he's easily attracted to someone called Shang. So as you can tell, I can deduce those two facts easily.
Okay, now for example, let's say we picked a random person when we're deciding your daily task next week. Let's say you finish your fire hydrant task. Next week, we just pick the latest post on Twitter. We say, Scotty Perez, we need you to make him think you're his best friend and tell us everything you find out about him next week. Is that something you're capable of doing?
With ease, Delver Lee, with
Okay,
ease.
now on to the next step, and obviously I don't
Hmm.
want you telling people what I'm talking about in this meeting, because so far this interview is looking promising, and I don't want you compromising the company, okay?
I've been told that I'm too good at that in the past, and so it won't happen.
What does that mean? Not okay. Not leaking information? Is that what you're too good at? Or
I'm too good at doing that, and it's become a bit of a downside for me because it puts all the other employees to shame. They're a bunch of flunkies. So-
okay. I misunderstood. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm too good at keeping information to myself, unless, of course, it's on a need-to-know basis.
Right. It work. Just to be clear, you will be getting paid for all this, okay? Just to be
I
clear, this
fucking
is a
hope
work
so.
thing. This isn't like a gang.
No,
This
no.
isn't a gang thing. Anybody can work here, okay? It's not. We're not picking gangs to
No,
target. That's not the point.
We're like a
okay?
family here.
So true. So true.
So true.
Okay, so let's say Scotty Perez, we tell you to you're his best friend now. Tell us what you learn. And then the next week you tell us, and then we decide, you know, we in the writers' room, we have you waiting here, the interviewers. We have obviously we're gonna have our writers on the team in the boardroom, and we all
Mhm.
decide the next plot point in Scotty's life, and we need you to make that
Wait,
happen. Is
is
that
the
something
next
you're
plot point
capable
is to
of?
take Scotty's life? I can do that for sure.
No, no, I'm saying first we start out where we learn about Scotty, this part, because the whole idea is we're like surveying random people. This is an advanced
Oh.
form of that, okay? This is essentially a long-term survey,
Okay, I thought you
right?
were saying to kill Scotty
No, no,
Perez. Okay.
no, no.
Right.
It's the same thing as if you were to give someone a survey in public. It's the same idea, except you're being a bit more dedicated to this person. After that, you ever watch The Truman Show?
Yeah. I mean, I've basically lived that. That was
Okay,
my
we'd like
life.
you to be a paid actor in people's lives.
Okay. Okay.
But
You know, the
you
Truman
have to
Show is
commit.
based on China. You know that?
Really?
Truman is a very
Wow.
popular name in China, and you're born with a camera in your face.
Wow.
Yeah, with a filter though, so don't worry about a
Sure.
bedhead or anything.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, the idea is, let's say next week we're like, okay, the next plot point for Scotty is we need you to find someone to get into a relationship with him, but obviously whether it's real or not is up to you. And then we
What
just
the
kind of we
fuck
slowly
is
mold
this
his life
job?
into something, you know, a masterpiece.
Okay, you want me to get him to fall in love with someone, and we mold his life into a masterpiece.
I'm just going over hypotheticals. I'm like kind of on the spot right now.
Okay, no, I can do that easily. Do I have to fall in love with him?
No, it would all be fake.
Oh, okay.
No, the whole point is you would be a paid actor in his life. We'd be paying you to just like
Right,
insert
right.
yourself into his life, and then
Okay.
slowly we can mold him
Mold him
to do
to
whatever
what
we need.
we need him to do, so we brainwash him.
No, not brainwash. You just convince him that, you know,
That
you're
it's
really
real.
like his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end we
Then we show him it's like a prank or something, and we just move on.
Like in 20 years from now.
I don't know, whatever we decide. Like that's gonna be the point of the weekly meetings. We're gonna
Right.
be talking about stuff like that.
I just know that Truman was he was like in his 30s. So when they
No, I
did
know,
the
but,
whole
like-
it's a prank at the end,
Right.
you know, I'm sure it was really funny.
Well, it's not just going to be focused on, well, maybe we'll decide that, you know, it's about the board meeting. So if someone gives us a good pitch, they're like, hey, I got a new arc next month. Scotty, firefighter, hero. You know, if
Hero.
everyone likes the idea, we turn him into a firefighter. He doesn't need to know that we're like doing that.
That sounds excellent to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I can imagine a business
Also-
like that would do really well.
Yeah, well, I got the money to pay for it, so I think it will do well.
Oh, well, I mean,
You know,
it's
imagine-
not about the money, it's
imagine-
about the passion.
It's just about things making dreams come true. So imagine, for example, someone goes up to a park, they're like, man, this park looks like shit. No one's gonna make sure that park gets mowed except me, a private person who's gonna just be paying to make it happen, you know?
I feel like I do this
Or
for
maybe
free
someone
already.
randomly approaches me, they're like, Delver, this person was really mean to me, you know? And then at that point I'll be like, you know what? This is a public service I could help society with. And then we get our, you know, we talk about the problem in the boardroom that someone approached me with. And we just figure out how to, like, you know, calm them down or something.
What
Or,
would the
for example, imagine, yeah, what's that?
no, what would the investors? I mean, when was the last board meeting that we had?
What do you mean we? I never said you're hired yet. What do you mean we? This company like barely started. There has been no last meeting. You're the first interview. This is something I've been working on.
He's so dry, I can't. Dude. Oh man, this is what people must feel like when they talk to Shang sometimes. Understood. It's just hypothetical.
Okay, when was the last board meeting with investors? That's your question?
Well, imagine it's like the Truman Show, and we're just pretending.
Yeah, well, I don't understand the question. Like I'm not trying to read too much into what you said. I just don't understand the question,
No,
to be
I'm
honest.
showing you my skills and how quickly I can slip into character. You see, you bought it there completely, right? You thought I was being serious. Me, I was just acting. I kind of did
I don't
a.
understand though. Like I don't
Well, that's
understand
what
what just happened.
I'm trying to sell you this pen. Get that moment in the movie?
That's the Wolf of Wall Street.
I know, but it's the same premise. You bought into it so much that you are confused now, thinking that I maybe thought that. But I didn't think that. You thought I thought that. I didn't think that. And so, by virtue of that alone, I got you right under my thumb.
Okay, listen, you don't fucking get me, Shang. Okay,
Okay, but I'm trying to.
I get it. Okay, but like, you're gonna have to get to know me more.
Okay, I didn't mean
But I
it in
appreciate
that
your
way.
go-getter attitude.
I'm just saying I'm a hard worker. I'm dedicated, and I don't think there's anyone
Okay.
better than me. You don't get
Okay.
me.
Well, Shang, I think you'd be a good member of the team then.
Thank
I
you.
do have to do more interviews. I'm gonna write you down. Honestly, I'm just gonna say you're hired, okay?
Oh, okay.
I will say though, there will be no salary or anything like that until we get a little bit more things arranged, which will be happening over the next few days.
All right.
You're the first interview.
Okay. I mean, paid
It's a
in
project I've
publicity.
been working on for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
want
that's.
publicity? You want to be a star?
I'm just saying
Well-
that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good equal to money.
What do you want? You want me to just be like, Shang just got hired at my business?
No, because then they might know. Okay, he's a paid actor.
How do you get publicity then if you don't want that?
Just in the company, I just want to be known as that guy.
Like,
Like as the guy that does it all, as the guy that can both landscape and pretend to be a paid actor in someone's life, akin to the Truman Show.
I just want you to know though that it's not just about. It's about the idea is. Some things in the world
I
you
love
may
how he
complain
takes it
about. You're
so
like, man, I wish this
serious."
was different. And really, the only person you could maybe go to is like a mayor's office, but they're not going to care. So I've decided to take it upon myself to pay for all those important tasks to get done.
Yeah.
So,
No,
for
it makes
example,
sense.
if someone's like, man, Senior Buns is always fucking closed, so annoying, and we could take that upon ourselves to pay the whole team to just work there for a week.
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
I'd be paying for it. Yeah.
Where are you getting the money from, if I can ask?
I've been slowly accumulating money over time. Listen, Shang, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, we should make a movie.
A movie.
Yeah.
Do you know how to make movies?
No, but I just think
Okay.
when someone mysterious with a lot of money comes into your life, I think the best thing to do is to make a movie. Call it like The Corridor.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not trying to. The reason why I've been saving up money just for this, though, like I'm to actually pay people to do a job.
Okay, and I'll make sure that your money's well spent.
Okay. Well,
All right.
thanks for coming. I will be calling you over the next few days as we get things organized. At the moment, there is no meeting planned. I'm gonna have to check schedules of potential people I hire, see what works best for everybody. But hey, welcome to the team, Shang. Welcome to the team.
Thanks. Oh,
Bam.
yeah, damn.
Big day for you, bud.
All right, we're in there.
We're
Thank
in
you,
there.
Delver. I appreciate you having faith in me.
No problem. You nailed it.
Did I really? Do you mean that?
I don't know. I
Okay.
guess. What does it mean to nail it? It's vague.
No, it means I do well. It's okay.
Yeah, it went good.
All right, thank you. I am the dog. Big bad dog.